Uh, Good night, everyone. In here, I'm continue to present to the presentation our implementation code. Okay. Firstly, we import the libraries. We start by installing and importing the necessary libraries for our analysis. These libraries will help in data handling, preprocessing, and model building. Next, we're going to uh, one thing Google Drive allows us to access the dataset stored in the drive. This step is essential for loading the data into our environment. Next, we load the data. Uh, we load the dataset into a pandas data frame using that data frame head. Help us preview the first few rows of the data. Next, we're going to data shape. We check the shape of the dataset to understand its dimension. This help us know the number of rows and columns present. Okay, next we're going to uh, inspect the data frame info. The data frame info method provides a summary of the data frame, showing data types and missing values. Okay, next we checking a missing value. We checking to our column, and then next we're going to view data samples. We show samples of the dataset from different section to inspect data content and the structure. Firstly, in we saw 20 samples. Next, 40 to 60, and the last 60, and the last is 60 and more than 60. Next, we're going to uh, check for null values. Uh, count we and in this part, counts and prints the number of uh the nu- uh, missing values in each columns, helping to identify column with missing data. And then we going to filter null values. Uh, we identifies columns with more than 60% missing values to clean the dataset and reduce the dimensionality. And then we're going to drop column with excessive uh, nulls. Drop columns with more than 60% missing values to clean the data set and uh, reduce dimensionality. Next, we're going to drop unnecessary columns. Uh, drop drops additional irrelevant columns to further clean the data set and retain only relevant features. And then we compute missing values with K and N. Uh, we use K and N inputter to fill missing values in numerical columns, leveraging the similarity between data points for accurate imputation. And then we going to create a target variable. Converts the loan status column to a binary target variable for classification, indicating default or non-default status. Next, we split data into train and test sets. Split the data set into training and testing set to train the model on one subset and validate its performance on another. Next, we train like GBM model. We train like GBM model on the training data with specified hyperparameters, optimizing for speed and performance. And then we're going to evaluate model performance. We evaluate the model performance using confusion matrix and classification reports, uh, assessing accuracy on both training and testing datasets. Next, we're going to presentation for the second implementation. The second implementation is credit with all attributes. Before we start, firstly we begin by installing and importing the necessary libraries. These libraries will help us handle data, preprocess it, and build our like GBM model. Next, we mount Google Drive to access the dataset stored in the drive. This step is essential for loading the data into our environment. Then we load the data. Uh, we load the dataset into a pandas data frame. The data frame head function allows us to preview the first few rows of the data, and then we check data shape. We check data shape of the dataset to understand its dimensions. This gives us an idea of the number of rows and columns. And then we going to inspect the data info, data frame info. This method provides a concise summary of the data frame. It shows the data types of each column and presence of any matching values. Okay, and then we're going to view data samples. We inspect different segments of the data to get a sense of its content. This help us understand the types of features present in the dataset. Next, we're going to check for uh, null values. We identify columns with missing values and count them. And this step is crucial for deciding on data imputation strategies. And then And then we going to filter null values. We filter out with more than 60% missing values. This threshold helps in deciding which columns to drop to maintain the data quality. And then we're going to drop columns with excessive nulls. We remove columns with excessive nulls values and check for duplicates. This helps in cleaning the datasets for better model performance. And then we're going to drop unnecessary columns. We drop columns that are not useful for our analysis, like IDs and addresses. This reduce the complexity of the dataset and focus on relevant features. Next, we going to input missing values with KNN. We use KNN inputter to fill missing values in numerical columns. This technique helps in preserving the data distribution. Next, we're going to create a target variable. We create a binary target variable to indicate loan status. This transformation is crucial for binary classification tasks. And then we use one hot encoding to convert categorical variables into numerical format. This is necessary for machine learning models to process the data. And then we split data into train and test sets. We split the data into training and testing sets. This allow us to evaluate model performance on unseen data. And then we train like GBM model. We train the LGB model with specified hyperparameters. This model is known for its efficiency and high performance in classification tasks. And then we evaluate model performance. We evaluate the model performance using confusion metrics and classification reports. This matrix helps us understand the accuracy and effectiveness of our model. That's all my presentation. If I wrong conversation, I'm very uh, uh I'm very to take apologize. Thank you for attention.